are you? Welcome. Bringing you a general reading for the collective of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. My readings are generally not date or time specific. I trust that whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, it may be your message at that time. But as a general reading, it may not resonate for everyone. So just take what speaks to you, leave the rest. And don't forget, if you're here as a Pisces Sun and it's not aligned, check out your Moon, your Rising, and your Venus readings. There may be something there for you. Did want to let you know we have Mercury going into, shifting from, he's direct, so that's good, but he's moving out of Taurus and into Gemini, one of the signs that he rules. Once he gets there, which I believe happens tomorrow on the 13th, once he gets there, we have all the personal planets in signs that they rule all direct, including Neptune is in Pisces. So that will be bringing us some measure of stability and comfort and ease and flow and grace in the way that we operate. The very next day, however, we do have the super full moon in Sagittarius. I want to say at 7:50 a.m. Eastern time. So be in consideration now of, you know, what you have gratitude for and what you want to release. What, you know, what's in the way of you achieving your goals and dreams, manifesting that which you desire, and let it go. Let go what doesn't serve anymore. So I'm looking forward. I'll do a special reading for that as always. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading, you'll consider joining us here by subscribing. Yeah, and for those who are returning, I always love wrapping up a series of readings with your energy. Yeah, I do. All right, so I'm pulling from Sacred Traveler. Ooh. So this one card keeps coming through. I want to say this is like the fourth time. Desert Passage. Trust there's a divine plan. Now, when I see the Desert Passage, it kind of feels like you arrive somewhere that's kind of, you know, there's not a lot of fruitful energy around it. It's kind of arid, dry, like a desert would be, or it's not super comfortable. It could be new territory for you, but the Trust There's a Divine Plan says if you hit that desert passage, if you hit that place where it's kind of like, I'm not getting any clues, I'm not receiving signs or synchronicities, and I kind of feel like it's just this wasteland in front of me, just trust that that's part of the plan. Because what I see on the other side of that for you is miracles and first light. You're beginning a new cycle. Expect the wondrous to emerge. Really beautiful energies. I love the crescent moons that we see. New moon energy is coming through, that first light. It's beautiful. So a new cycle, miracles coming in, first light, but you know, we kind of got to move through those moments, those times where we really aren't clear of what's happening, what's the next step. So trust that there's a divine plan. Okay. And there is. But I love the beginning a new cycle for you. Expect miracles, Pisces. I'll have some of that, thank you. Okay, as always, I'm going to remind you that the energies can come through reversed. So I'm going to be saying this side is Pisces and this side is your divine counterpart. Could be completely the other way around, especially if you're here as a cross watcher. So keep that in mind. Okay, so I'm just going to pull the cards first. And then I'll walk you through it. Now, Pisces showing up right over here. Nine of Pentacles underneath. There's the star. So for the overall energy, the Nine of Pentacles, this is about your self-empowerment, independence, and autonomy. It can represent a single person, but it's just somebody who is making their way through life pretty well, very comfortable with the law of attraction. We do have you stepping into the reading over here if in the event you have not reversed it, in the energy of the Magician, really aware of having all the tools at your disposal to bring about your desired outcome. So even though we have the Nine of Pentacles and she does represent a single person, I feel like it's a harbinger of good things to come, right? And you can make your own magic. So your person here is stepping into the reading in the energy of the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady for this person. Maybe starting to feel the ground beneath their feet and trying to make their way forward. I do feel like there's something, like there's some egoic resistance or some fear that may be getting the better of them and therefore slowing them down a bit. I'm feeling like they want to move faster, but that's going to come up in the future. Right now, they're kind of, it's like moving through mud. Because the devil energy here is their present experience of the connection. And for both of you, there's like this person trying to hold back their impulses. The devil isn't always anything terrible. I mean, we all have devil energy. It just represents the shadow. It's Capricorn, it's Saturn ruled. So Saturn, the Lord of Karma, the great teacher right now. Saturn is retrograde in the sign of Aquarius. So we're all as a collective learning difficult lessons that we should have learned a while ago. Here you are, present experience of the connection is, you know, you're kind of stuck. There's a little bit of a delay here with the Hanged Man. Maybe you're just waiting for some enlightenment, and that might be what you're trying to manifest. But this person is sort of moving through mud. Energetically being very conscious and deliberate about every move they make. In the past, Ace of Pentacles, I feel there's this new beginning. This is that first light card is for this person right here coming in, a new beginning, beginning a new cycle. And going forward, yeah, I feel they're going to have that moment where they break free of some restriction. This restriction can also be coming from an outside source. We'll get into it with the clarifiers. That's been part of the storyline here, Pisces, so it won't surprise me. But I do feel like they're going to kind of cut loose and make the, you know, and make a grand return. That's what's really exciting. Now, for you in the past, King of Swords, this is like somebody that you've been extremely taken by, meaning holding them on a pedestal, seeing this person, holding them in very high regard, seeing this someone honorable, trustworthy. This is the King of Swords rules over fields, occupations like law enforcement, politicians, justice, the justice system, the military, anywhere where you take an oath to something higher than yourself, right? So I like the King of Swords for that for you, and I feel like this is someone you do hold in high regard, because in the future we do have this Emperor energy potentially coming back in. The return of the Divine Masculine. Yes, it's nice, I know. And it's something that I feel it's worth waiting for, and that's why you may not have much movement, although you are working behind the scenes on your manifesting game. So that's just my overall take. Now I'm going to blow it all to smithereens with my clarifiers, but oh well, you know, this is where I get the nuance. Knight of Pentacles, please. Yeah, right? Lots of confusion for this person. Really moving through a lot of emotions, maybe some emotional baggage they're trying to sort through. Emotional overwhelm, Queen of Wands. Now that I see this, I definitely think this is part of your ongoing storyline where this person is really dealing with a karmic. Ooh. All right, so I know this one gets to me. So I feel like whoever this Queen of Wands is, it's not this person. It's someone else. Has really done a number on this person's sense of their self-esteem, their self-worth, their perceived value. I know, it's really hard. And for those of you who are new, you may want to go back and watch, if you're saying, oh my God, this is exactly it, go back and watch some of the past Pisces readings. You can just go one at a time backwards. But this has been coming through for years now. And I just feel like this connection that your person was in elsewhere, I do believe they're over it. I do believe they have a new beginning, either coming in or it's very recent. But, you know, sometimes people don't let go very easily, and therefore there's this like karmic energy that's very overwhelming and confusing. And this person may be moving forward very, very slowly and with lots of uncertainty and some measure of questions around their worth and value. I know. Ugh, Pisces. Y'all get me, man. Get me emotional. Ace of Pentacles. Look at this. I know, new beginning, moving toward the one they love, overcoming obstacles. This is fate. It is destiny. And I felt that in your last reading too. I do feel like there's a powerful new beginning that this person is drawn to. They're drawn to in a positive way. This is drawn to in a negative karma way. This is drawn to in all a very positive karma way. This is fate and karma and destiny as well. Karma is our friend, and there is good karma when we're in alignment with our true selves and our true path. As this person is rapidly getting their confidence back, they're starting to overcome all the obstacles of when they were out of alignment and when their life existed on nothing but negative karma. Things are shifting and changing for this person for the better. Wow. But that doesn't mean that all the ugly goes away instantly. And I just feel like the devil tells a tale of something that has a hold on this person to some degree. Let me get it. Let me just clarify. Yeah, it's holding them back. A little bit. A little bit. I know. The devil with the fool. Look at the fool looking right up at the devil like, devil may care. You do you, devil. I'm just going to take a leap of faith. But I do feel there's a little bit of a, but I need to verify. There's a little bit of risk assessment going on here. And the devil looms large in this case. I do not feel that this is this person's, I don't feel it's anything other than something that is attached to them that's very difficult for them to navigate around. That's why they're moving slowly. It's their confidence is taking a hit. There's their confidence underneath. Their self-worth and esteem has taken a hit, and they're looking for the balance. They're waiting for that balance and that sense of harmony, where things are easy. This is Libra, right? Led by Venus. So I feel as if this person still has some ish to process. Yeah. And they're moving through it. They're progressing. Whew. I know, right? That's why I'm seeing this desert passage is sort of this weird, nomadic, wandering the desert kind of energy for this person. Being overwhelmed by lots of emotional baggage, and their esteem has taken a hit. Their self-esteem and value and their confidence is all taken a hit, and they're really trying to overcome it. So they need to trust that there is a divine plan. Boom. It's right here. All right, so let me hit the Knight of Wands. Yeah, beautiful. So, okay, so they're scared, but they're going to do it anyway. Okay, right? This is like, my ships are coming in. It's time for me to get a little bit of what I want. This is that swashbuckler energy of the Knight of Wands. They kind of come in to sweep you up off your feet. Make no mistake, we now have the Knight of Pentacles, which is very deliberate and intentional as they move forward. And any offers made by the Knight of Pentacles, you can take it to the bank. It's legit, and it's, you know, given with great conscious awareness and intention. The Knight of Cups is here, and now we have the Knight of Wands. The only Knight that's missing so far is the Knight of Swords, which is the urgency to take the action that's needed. Got it? So to clear the air, or to come in with their truth, their honor, their integrity. But this person is saying, hey, when am I going to get some of mine? And they're ready to go and get it. And offload the negative and heavy burdensome karma. End of a struggle. End of a burdensome cycle. End of the harsh lessons that have been learned over and over for this person. We got the moon underneath. Yes, it's your energy, Pisces. But, you know, it's almost like this person, again, wandering into the unknown and doing it anyway. Even if they're a little nervous, notice it's under the deck. So it's not running the show for this person. Their fears are not going to get the better of them. But they're there. They have a healthy respect for all that they've come through. And all that they're willing to and ready to offload is what's coming up in the future. Wow, that part really got me. Okay, so let's look at the Magician. Yeah. I mean, it's perfect. Manifesting the twin, deciding how you're going to accomplish that, right? We do have the Two of Swords, so there's still a little bit of a decision-making process going on here. As you're in this phase of manifestation, as you're calling this person in energetically, you also want to be sure that they're in the same place. King of Wands, that they want what you want, that they're as interested, and that there's still chemistry, and that, right, that they would meet you where you're at right now. I do feel that that's part of a concern you have, because it's probably been a while since you've been in each other's proximity. I don't think that you're in 3D, right? Like, I don't think you're in union. I think this has been unfolding for a long period of time for most of you, and there's a lot of uncertainty. There's not any bad blood between you, but I feel like when there's, you know, time and distance between people, that's when we start to question, right? That's when the moon appears. What's really going on? That's when the Two of Swords. Let me get clear about, you know, how I really feel about this, and just, you know, what decision I need to make, and are they feeling the same thing I'm feeling? King of Swords in the past. There's the Knight of Swords. Five of Swords. Wow. I almost feel you saw the sabotage. You saw the I feel this is your observation. Look at all the swords here. In the past, maybe this energy of the Five of Swords was about some gaslighting, or some very, you know, some impending doom or defeat. It could have been on your side, but it doesn't seem that way, because you've got the Eight of Pentacles underneath. And the Eight of Pentacles underneath is the detailed person, right? The one who says, hey, you know, this needs to be fixed, or I can fix this, or, you know, let's zero in on a creative solution to this problem. So you could have gone through this together, really faced this Five of Swords energy together. But it kind of, the way it's coming through is that you felt the urgency. I don't know if you took action on it. You felt the urgency to let this person know, like, you in danger. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with someone here that's really unhealthy. Wow. That's just the way it looks. I mean, obviously it could, you know, it is for the collective. So you're all, it's going to be a little bit different for all of you. But one thing that you can admit, if you've been watching the Pisces readings for any length of time, is there's been this repeating theme, especially for the divine masculine. And it's been very difficult for the feminine to sit by and watch it unfold, and to not be close enough in proximity, whether by geographic distance or energetic distance or whatever distance in 3D even, to help them, right? Which I think is even harder than having the difficulty be between the two of you, because that's something that, like, if you both agree to it, you can work on it. But if it's somebody having difficulty with someone else, right, it's not, you don't have a dog in that fight, really. You can't really just chime in. You have to give people the space, the time, the space they need to sort it out for themselves. But I kind of feel like you almost watched it unfold, and had thoughts of trying to be helpful. Wow. Hanged Man right now. Oof. Do you see these cards? Yes. Yes. Again. Seven of Swords and the Devil together, not great energy. And I feel it goes back to the devil with this person and their the karmic partner. I do believe it was a marriage or very long-term connection. I do feel like this person has escaped, like I have said in past readings, like with the shirt on their back, like just let me get out of Dodge. And so that's why you're sort of in this, this stagnant energy, because the things that have unfolded are things that weren't safe for you to be a part of. And did impact this person's overall life and all that they've worked so hard for. So again, I feel you're the Hanged Man. I feel all this has unfolded behind the scenes with this person. Wow. And I almost get the impression that you tried to be helpful. You tried to tell them, or at least you felt the need to kind of come to their defense. Knight of Swords. Wow. So let's look at the Emperor in the near future. Yeah, it's this person, and I do feel like they've walked away from a difficult situation, a dramatic situation. I still feel they've walked away from this, but there's some lingering, difficult, heavy karmic, negatively karmic energy attached to them. And so there's this guarded energy with the Four of Pentacles. So in essence, I kind of feel like you're going to stay in this hanged man energy, because this person is sort of in process of extricating themselves. I keep saying it. I know it's so repetitive, but they want to move. They want to move, right? They want to get going. They want, like, this is my time. It's time for this new beginning. They have set all of that in motion, don't get me wrong. They're ready to unburden themselves. Again, that's a good place to be, but we've got this moon energy underneath. There are fears and insecurities and apprehensions here for this person, and hidden emotions even around all of it. And I feel like you may be either a little guarded, or they may come in a little bit guarded. Either way, Four of Pentacles to me can represent just real strict boundaries, right? And wherever there's real strict boundaries and restriction of energy, it sort of blocks the flow. So I feel like this person may be walking away from all the drama, but I'm still feeling distance. I'm still feeling some measure of guardedness, either on your end or their end. They may show up for you in 3D, but you may not feel their full, like that you're getting the whole story. There's something being held back. So it'll be interesting to see in the extended how that plays out. So what I do in the extended, I'm going to tell you all the astrology before I do that though. The extended, I'll push all these cards up and I'll pull the two of you together, because this is their story, this is your story, and then I'll pull the two of you together. I'll get your messages to and from each other at 5D. What are they trying to say? What do they want you to know? What vibe are they getting from you? I'll get a card from Spirit of the Universe, some advice, guidance. Sometimes it comes through as a warning. Hidden energies will be what's going on behind the scenes that you don't know but probably should. And then the opportunities going forward. So that's what I'll do in the extended. Here's who showed up. That Queen of Wands keeps coming into your readings. That is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the Wheel of Fortune is a card of Jupiter, Sagittarian energy. Strength card is Leo. Devil energy is Capricorn. Fool is Aquarius. Justice is Libra. Knight of Wands is Sagittarius. The Moon is Pisces. The Magician is Virgo and Gemini. That's a card of Mercury. King of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sag. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Hanged Man, Pisces. The Devil is out a second time. Emperor is Aries. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I know, I keep coming up with the same theme for you, but, miracles may abound. We'll see what comes through in the extended. Remember, trust there's a divine plan. I'm feeling the desert passage here right now. So we'll see what comes through. The link to that is below. We'll see you there in a second. Bye for now.